Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 1st of August. Gosh, I can't believe we're in August, guys. It's so crazy. I have the most beautiful weather here, guys. I don't even know what is going on with winter here at the moment. We are getting blue sky, sunny days. It's like 17 degrees, very mild breeze. Loving it. The birds are loving it. My doggos are loving it. I've got Sprocket here with me. So here he is. Where is he? There he is. It's Rocky. Oh, funny. Sophie's gone for a walk with my daughter. So it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Me and Sprocket today. All right. Now, I thought I would start off this video, guys. I've changed my hair today. Where I go for my coffee, there's a little girl who's Vietnamese and she's probably about 4 years old, and I let her do my hair, so she's done my hair and I love her little scrunchie. So I thought I'd just wear it like that today. She pretends to be a hairdresser in the mornings when I'm sitting there having coffee with those old guys that I have coffee with. It's so cute. So I thought I'd just leave that little bit of the hairdo as it is today. Cheers everyone, I've made a cup of tea. It's absolutely magic. Oh, I just saw a cat wandering around on the wall, so fingers crossed that Sprocket doesn't get wind of it. He probably will, so he may start barking, guys. He's just wandered off. We'll see. Now, what I thought I might do today is we're working on healing at the moment. I know all you guys out there, most of you, not all, but a lot of us feminines seem to be struggling with ailments in our bodies. I have been big time, and I know a lot of you guys have been as well, with our feet, our calves, our knees, our hips, our backs, our necks, everything. And I thought we might focus a little bit just to start off with about healing. I'm starting to think differently. I'm going to start to change my thinking around, because I do believe this is a lot about vibration and frequency. I do agree with a lot of you that we're moving into those higher frequencies and vibrations now, and for some reason we're going through some sort of shift in our bodies as well, and it could be the current energy because people are waking up and shifting, which we know that they are. How could you not be with all this stupid nonsense being fed to people? So we know there's a big shift going on which is currently affecting us, which is sensitive souls, empaths, intuitive beings. We're getting greatly affected by this, so we've got to find ways now to get out of it, and this is our little test. I talked to you yesterday about through the cards as well, with the guidance of the guides, about oh, you got to have your bum in the video about how to keep expanding and keep growing and keep moving ourselves to the next levels. That's how you don't stay stagnant and stuck in this sort of pain and contractions in our bodies, fears from the past, fears moving forward, these kind of things, frustration, of course, we keep talking about. So I think we've got to really look at growing and expanding. And I did suggest a lot of people like Eckhart Tolle, Bashar, Louise L. Hayes. I actually bought my Louise L. Hay book, You Can Heal Your Life. So I thought what I might do, guys, is just go through how she's written down about the little ailments in our bodies, just to get a feel of how our mind and body is connected. So I'm just going to go through a couple of these, not many, just a few. We might start with the backs. So this is it. This is her theory, and I think she's pretty spot on in most of it, to be honest. Lower back, she breaks it up into three. So we've got lower back, middle back, and upper back. Mine has been my upper back. Lower back is fear of money, lack of financial support. So I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be suffering back pain. And she gives you the new thought pattern. So you can turn these things around, like, I trust the process of life. All I need is always taken care of. I am safe. So you have to kind of change your wording. This is what I'm getting about. Let's start changing. If we want to heal, we have to start changing something. Otherwise, we're going to just stay stagnant. The middle back is guilt, stuck in all that stuff back there. Get off my back. And again, that's that backpack, the burdens, the backpack, the heavy emotions. That would, to me, be the mid back that we talk about. And the upper back, lack of emotional support, feeling unloved, holding back love. And to help improve that, I love and approve of myself. Life supports and loves me. So again, it's getting back to that love frequency vibration. So that's the back. Let's do the feet, because I know a lot of you have been having feet trouble. foot problems represents our understanding of ourselves, of life, and of others. And you can turn that one around by saying, my understanding is clear and I am willing to change with the times. I am safe. So again, it gets back to that grounding energy. We always say walk outside, put your feet on the ground, get out in nature, do the things that are going to bring you calm. So the feet energy represents our understanding of ourselves, of life, and of others. So probably a lot of confusion, I would say, associated with the feet. Oh, the knee is a big one that a lot of us have been having problems with. Louise, Jen, myself. This represents pride and ego. And we have to turn it around now and say I am flexible and I am flowing. And that's probably correct, really. Oh, it says stubborn ego and pride, inability to bend. Fear, inflexibility, won't give in. And we have to have forgiveness. That's the equivalent. Understanding, compassion, I bend and flow with ease and all is well. So we have to start turning these things around, guys. Now, if it is to do with your right side of your body, that's usually male energy. If it's to do with your left, it's female energy. It's the feminine side. Mine is all pretty much on my left, but sometimes it does swap to my right. And the other one we had was legs. A lot of leg problems. Legs carry us forward in life. Well, we always talk about that, the stepping forward into that next dimension. What do we want next? And the solution is life is for me. And the lower leg problems is fear of the future, not wanting to move, which we've already concluded, haven't we, guys? And their solution is I move forward with confidence and joy, knowing that all is well in my future. And I think that's what we've got to do, guys. I think this is what the healing is. We have to keep moving. We have to find ways to turn all of this around that we're currently going through that is trapped in our bodies. Neck is a big one. I've had massive neck problems. Where's the neck? Here it is. Represents flexibility, the ability to see what's back there. So we can't, my neck's still pretty tight. I know a lot of you are having shoulder neck problems. And the solution is I'm peaceful with life. So it's the letting go. It's the letting go. It really is. I might just read one more for you, Pam, because you hurt your toe really, really bad. So let's just have a quick look what the toe is. I'm sure it's probably here. Toes represent the minor details of the future. And you have to start turning that around by saying all details take care of themselves. So Pam, maybe you're a person who really looks at the detail of things and you need to be in control of that detail. That could be what's going on. So personally, guys, I really believe we've got to start looking at other ways of changing our life now. We've got to take charge of our experience and start to change our self-talk, what we're thinking. Yes, we'll continue to have a laugh about the clown show and all this stuff, but I think when it comes to our own health and well-being and our spiritual growth, we've got to start really looking at expanding. Oh, another person I thought of yesterday, I listed a heap yesterday that could help us to grow and expand, was also Wayne Dyer. He's really good as well. He really gets the laws of the universe kind of thing. So Wayne Dyer is another one that I thought of yesterday. So I think it's time, guys, that we get on, start tapping around and starting to learn off some of these masters and gurus on how to move our life forward, because it's time now. We're not going to stay here anymore. We've pretty much made that decision that we all want change now, and we're going to make that happen. I've even been walking differently. I've been, because my knee's so bad, I've started, I did a bit of research, and I'm walking on the front of my toe, and then I drop my heel down. So when I walk, instead of just walking like this, I actually do that, and it doesn't hurt my knee, and it also keeps my body more aligned. I did have a big massage yesterday, and that really did help as well. Maybe these are things we could all look at too. And I'm still doing my qigong. Do all the things that keep you supple. We've got to keep thinking supple and flowing. It's about the flowing and not contracting and staying stagnant, guys. So that's what I'm thinking I'm going to start doing, is changing my wording, changing the way I'm feeling, I think, and not being, trying to release that fear or that frustration that we're sort of hanging on to. So I'm trying to keep my body more aligned in a straighter line rather than limping with my foot out like this, walking like this, I'm actually trying to walk like this so my hips stay aligned, my neck stays aligned, my back stays aligned. Maybe that's something that you guys need to start doing. And as Bashar says, it's usually when we're out of alignment that our body contracts. It's telling you you're out of alignment, so we know we're out of alignment. It's like when you get a car, for example, and the wheels, like the steering wheel keeps pulling to the right or pulling to the left. If you get new tyres put on, for example, they usually do a wheel alignment because it aligns all the tyres back up and makes everything run straight again rather than pulling to the left and right. No different. It's like us. We need a wheel alignment, guys, for our bodies. All right, how about I close my eyes, guys? We'll get started and we'll see what comes up for the reading. So just some food for thought, guys. I thought it was interesting. You could even buy those books if you like. Louise L. Hay is very good at helping you to heal. And maybe listening to Bashar too, because he's good at telling you when you're out of alignment. That's why we manifest here. That's why we create little things like feathers and things, because that shows you that you're in alignment. When something comes into your experience, that's the flow. That's you allowing things in. You're flowing with life. You can create things. Things just appear. It's easy. It's not hard. You're not forcing anything. So that's what I'm getting. Sorry, Sprocket's pushing me over. You know my dogs, they've got to push me over. Oh, the birds are beautiful here today. How about we close our eyes, guys, and we'll see what comes up. Oh, high maintenance doggy doos. Doggy dogs. All right. God, they're showing me us climbing the ladder. We're climbing this ladder. But it's the ladder, they're saying it's the ladder of bravery. Oh, we've had to have some bravery over the last 4 years, haven't we, guys? We always get the Braveheart image of Mel Gibson with his sword and shield. But I'm getting we're climbing the ladder of bravery. See, it's almost, you know what it's showing me? It's showing me this ladder going up, just a single ladder, and it's just in midair. And we were brave enough to kind of go to the top, not knowing what was at the top. This is just what I'm getting. We were willing, not even knowing what was at the top of this ladder to... Sprocket, you're pushing me over, darling. Oh, I do love my boy. He knows I've got a bone on the sink for him for later if he's really good. Knows he'll get it anyway. I love me doggos. The bravery ladder. So we climbed to the top, not even being able... It's almost like they're showing me there was like a cloud at the top and we couldn't even see what at the top. But we climbed it anyway because we wanted to see what was up there. And when we sort of climbed to the top of the bravery ladder, everything... It was like a whole different world, a whole new world. I'm getting that song. A whole new world. What's that song? That's out of a Disney movie. A simple bopping on the so carry on. Na, na, na. A whole new world. Anyway, it's a theme song from one of those Disney shows. When we got above the clouds at the top of the bravery ladder, there was a whole new world. And there was. It opened up a whole new world to us. Listen to how we hear the birds, guys. Listen to how we love our pets. Listen to how we see the blue sky and the green trees and the little birds that flitter around. Look how much of a kick we get out of finding a goddamn feather. Like, you know, that's a whole new world. You know, we went through the tough times, but we kept climbing. We kept climbing out of the BS nonsense, garbage and lies, and it led us somewhere. It led us to a happy place and a good feeling place. And that's where we want to keep going, guys. So I'm getting that we climbed the bravery ladder and we're being rewarded. We're being rewarded for staying in our truth, staying in our strength, staying in our power. We got that card the other day that people will be clapping, not literally, but though, you know, this has been a scam. We know it has. Look at you, Jen, calling out the scam in the pharmacy the other day. Oh, let's keep going. And the guides are saying to us, we need to take this one day at a time now. We need to take it one day at a time. As much as we've got to look ahead and we've got to know that we're being led on our sort of journey and our path to somewhere, we don't really know where, but we've also got to take it one day at a time. Things can't be rushed. We know they can't. We got that song yesterday, Hold the Line, Love Isn't Always on Time by Toto. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know who sang that song. And that means it's a slow process. The awakening and the shift is a slow process. It's not something that can be rushed. So we have to kind of take this one day at a time. So whatever sort of comes up in our face, we'll be able to deal with it. That's what the guides are saying. So don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Just take it one day at a time. Just because it's funny, isn't it? Because it's like, just because we see these things about the agenda and all this, it doesn't mean it's definitely going to come to fruition. Like, it might be hovering, yes, in the background, and is it going to happen? We've got actually, you know, I've got to share something with you guys too. When all the banks started closing down here, and I know it's happening where you guys are all living, we got left with 2 banks, Westpac and Commonwealth. And then suddenly this new bank appeared called Bendigo Bank. I think it was here, but it was in Bombala. It was a town sort of not far away from me. And this lady came into my hubby's work yesterday and said they swapped all their banking into this Bendigo Bank. And I was a bit sus of it because I thought, how come all these other banks are shutting down, but this bank's popping up everywhere? Because I'd heard of it popping up in other small country towns as well. Oh, well, yep, guess what happened? She couldn't access her money, could she? They wouldn't let her access the money. They said they didn't have it in the bank. And she was having a bit of a whinge to my hubby, and he started talking to her about the One World Bank, and she said she didn't know anything about it. What was he talking about? And then she started to get really frightened. She said, oh, you're really scaring me. What do you mean they can credit score us? And so he was trying to plant some seeds, but already I said to Tim, well, maybe that's one of those centralised banks and it's just like a cover name. You wouldn't know what they're up to, would you? But they wouldn't give her money. Can you imagine people's faces when they say, no, we don't have the money? You'll have to, no, we're not giving you your money. Oh, God, it's going to go down well, isn't it? Just had to tell you that. So that's already happening here near where I live. Where was I going with this? I forget sometimes. I get so many things, but I did have to share that because it's already starting here. I think I shared a video a while ago of another girl too, that the bank wouldn't give her money in Australia. I'll share it on my Facebook page as well. It's a different story. But it is happening here down in Oz. Yes, the giant Petri dish experiment. Let's see where else we go. Oh, that's what I was saying, yeah. Just because we're seeing these things like the One World Bank and the resetting, like agenda of everything, and that, it doesn't mean it's definitely out yet. It probably is coming because we need more people to wake up, but that's why we've got to live one day at a time. We've just got to enjoy our cash while we've got our cash. We've got to be aware, of course, that you haven't got all your savings in one basket, like a one bank account, so you can't access them. Put your money into your mortgage or put your money into something else. But that's just being wise, you know, and aware. But you've also got to enjoy one day at a time and move one day at a time. And again, this probably gets back to setting goals too, setting ourselves little goals, things we can still achieve. See, it's when you achieve things, you feel like you're moving forward too. I've got videos on that. I'll leave a video here, guys, but I have got videos on that. It doesn't matter. And I talk about this if anyone's going through depression, grief, dark night of the soul, any of these kind of debilitating experiences emotionally that we can go through in life. The way to drag yourself out of it is you have to start achieving goals. Doesn't matter if they're small goals. It doesn't matter if it's like mowing your lawn. That could be the one thing you do all day is mow your lawn or clean up your kitchen or declutter something. We talk about that all the time. And then your lawn feels good and you can look at it and say, look, I've achieved that. And the thing is, it's distraction. It gets you moving, gets you out in the sunlight, gets you out exercising, so you get those endorphins pumped to your brain. That's just an example. There's so many other things that you can do, but achieving goals is a really big one. So that's something we can also look at, to just go one day at a time. Just achieve small goals. We don't have to, you know, most of us here on this channel aren't world travelers that are planning big holidays, and you know, majority of us live a very simple and basic life. I think now that's the one thing we have discovered on the ladder of bravery. We've discovered that there's a whole new world in the simple things of life. The whole new world song's coming through again. But that's what I'm getting. Our life's completely changed. We see life very, very differently now with that great clarity. But we're seeing it without the, I can't say, well, yes, without the pain. See, I'm going to be positive. We're seeing it without all that contraction. So that's why it's so important that we keep moving forward, because we don't want to stay in that contracted state. All right, let's see what else we get. Oh, they're showing me bloody Chucky, the royal Kardashians. They're showing me Chucky trying to be very charming. He's trying to win over the people. He is. They're showing me like that Prince Charming again off Shrek. You know, that one that no one really could warm to. He was a bit arrogant. Well, I'm getting that for Chucky. He wants to win the people over, but it really isn't working. It's not working. He's really trying. He's trying to connect to the people and build the image again, but it's really not working. So again, they've gone back to and did you guys see William in that little food truck with the eco-friendly burgers? Tell me if you know what the eco-friendly bloody burgers are, guys. Surprising people serving up the eco-friendly burgers. Like, what is in that? Is that crickets and bugs? We don't even know. I said to Luke, my son, last night, so what do you think's in an eco-friendly burger? He goes, I don't know, but a lot of preservatives, I'm guessing. So no one knows. What's an eco-friendly burger? Is it grown on a free-range farm? Like, what even is an I'm going to have to look it up. Look it up, someone, and let us know what an eco-friendly burger is. It's probably those plant-based burgers that we've been eyeing off in the supermarkets that taste like rubber. So they're using the young royal Kardashians to still sell the narrative. Like you see, when you see William in that food cart, it's like they're dealing with the normal people. They're not afraid to mix with the normal people. As if it's all just to sell their image. We know it. So I do feel like Chucky's trying to hold it up. That's the image, but it's not working. It's not working. So I think they've realised they have to use the young royals. They can't really use Meghan and Harry because I don't think they're going so well, are they? Harry's back in court, isn't he, again? God, it's just repetitive. It goes on and on and on. He loves the limelight and all the drama, I think, of the court cases. Where's he getting all the money to pay all the lawyers? I'd like to know. Anyway, all right, let's keep going. Oh, and also, guys, a lot is coming out about Fauci and, Sprocket, Fauci and all this COVID crap. There's been a lot on Sky News here about how they took off the misinformation and disinformation on social media, whereas now it's all becoming fact. There's a lot more talk about that in Australia. Oh, not on mainstream media, of course not. Only on Sky News and Rebel News. And also, guys, what's happening with the Hunter Biden? I said there was more to come, the Hunter and Biden event. There's a whistleblower, but how long he'll be alive for, no one knows. He'll disappear and off the face of the earth, no doubt. Not sure if anything will come of it, but anyway, the fact that it's stirring up the pot and bringing it back up to the surface isn't a bad thing, because then people start to realise how corrupt their government really is, which we all know here. But they get away with everything, of course they do. I suppose then it'll go on to Trump again now. They'll try and attack him again soon. It's their turn, his turn, their turn, his turn. Oh my God. America, you must be sick of it. I wonder if it's on mainstream media. Let us know if you're in America, if they're showing. I bet they're not showing anything on mainstream media. They will never. They'll say it's disinformation and false information. It's all lies. It's all just an attack on poor innocent Bidens. We know how it goes. Let us know, though, if you're in America. We'd love to know. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, Sprocket's all cuddly today. He's sucking up to me because he wants his bone. Don't you? What are you doing? All right. I'm getting Hippo in New Zealand again, and I'm getting that he's not opposed to things. He's in agreement with things, the elbow and the WE. He's in agreement with it all. He's not opposed to any of that. He's quite willing to go along with the whole lovely red carpet agenda. He sees it as the right thing to do. See, I keep saying that. He thinks he's not only helping his country, but he's helping the world. Oh, isn't he nice, helping the world? He is loving all the fanfare of this. He's loving the importance, Mr. Importance. It's showing me one of the... Do you remember those little cartoon books called Mr. Men? And they had like Little Miss Cranky or Little Miss Happy or Little Miss Sad. Well, he's like one of those books, Little Mr. Important. I'm getting Little Mr. Important, Little Mr. VIP. That's what I'm getting for Hippo. Like one of those books, those Mr. Men books. Oh, Little Mr. VIP. Mr. Important is Hippo. They're showing me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the little wrens are on the fence over here. So cute. There's a brown wren with a blue tail. That's interesting. I thought it was usually... Isn't it the female that's brown and the male that's completely blue? Interesting. Anyway, all right, let's see what else we get. I'm getting that panda, rather, is holding still. They're holding a lot of power in their hands. They're holding still. It's like they don't give people answers straight away. They hold things and they sit on things, their decisions. And it's like a teaser. It's like a teaser for other countries. It's like, well, we're just going to sit on this and we're going to get our control and make the decisions. I'm getting that. That's how panda works. They sit on things because that's how they get the power. It's like yesterday I was looking for that word. They hold people to ransom. They hold countries to ransom. Are you cuddly today, Sprocket? I know what you want. Right there or you won't get your bone. Come on, sit down. Sit. Spock, sit. All right, how about we pull some cards, guys, because I'm getting very interrupted by someone. Let's pull some unicorns and see what's happening. Let's see if we're on track with our healing. I think I'm feeling a lot better today after that massage, I've got to say. And I think these are the things we just have to do. We just have to really take care of ourselves. You are blessed with love, compassion, and wisdom. Oh, is that compassion again? I was saying that yesterday, that the Dalai Lama, how they say compassion is a real gift because you're able to read people. We are able to read people. We don't know how we do it, but it's those little antennae that I always say. We use our senses. We can read situations. We can read people. You know, it's a good thing. Rainbow. There is a rainbow beyond the clouds. Oh. Look how beautiful that is. It's true. It's like after a storm, there's always a beautiful big rainbow, or beyond the clouds, there is a rainbow. So we have to keep hoping. And look, there's a little pot of gold. Look, the pot of gold. So we have to keep just positive, guys. That's the key. King of the Unicorns, you are blessed with, I always get this word wrong, majesty, vision, and power. You are blessed with majesty. See, we have to look at ourselves as having gifts. A lot of people don't have the ability to do what we do, to read people, to sense things, to know things. They're getting better, but like I said, there's always going to be that lag period. We're always going to be ahead of them because we understand how frequency and vibration actually works. So, you know, we've got to see these things as a gift, guys. Having compassion and being an empath and an intuitive is a huge deal. It's not, you know, it's not a negative thing. We have to take it as positive. Let's pull the Queen of the Moon Oracle. What are you eating, Sprocket? Having a feed of grass, like having a cow. Cow wandering around the paddock. Oh, Sprocket. They love the sunshine, they do. Oh, my cards are all around the wrong way. Of course they are. You know me, always organised. Oh, God, it's magic out here. Hope you guys get to hear the beautiful birds. There's such a variety. Oh, here's one that jumped out. Look at this. Beautiful gratitude. Oh, being grateful for the things that we have. Look, we've connected here and found each other. Look at the hands joined. Gratitude. Be grateful. You know, I've always struggled with gratitude. It's something my husband always loves doing. He always talks about being grateful, and it's something I've always struggled with, but maybe that's something I need to learn. You know, maybe we've got to look at these things like what have we got to be grateful for? We've got to be grateful, you know, how far we've come in 4 years and that we've all met each other. Grateful that we probably didn't go down the jab wheel. You know, some of you were forced to. I totally understand that. It was out of your control. Some of you got injured. But be grateful that you woke up. You know, we've got to be grateful. I guess we could almost use like a different word. Gratitude can be just being content as well. with your decisions. Oh, extremes. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, that's a bit saucy, guys, isn't it? And this is saying to me, the heat is on. If you think of the weather over there where you guys are at the moment, there's a lot of fires burning and a lot of heat energy around the planet. But it's also rubbing his back. You know, I'm seeing that aches and pains and the struggles we're having across the top of our back, which is again the burdens, the heavy load, the lack of emotional support, because a lot of us did miss the emotional support. You know, this definitely affects our necks and things, and shoulders. And there was a real lack of support for a long time, not so much now, because a lot of people are waking up now and they're realizing we're not stupid conspiracy idiots that we're just prattling on, because what's happening? Oh yes, it's all coming true. I think nearly every conspiracy is coming true, isn't it? You know, if you get jabbed, you won't spread it. Oh, that was wrong. We all got that taken off, but, you know, they all got it and spread it amongst each other. And it was the pandemic of the unjabbed. Well, that wasn't true, because it's the unjabbed that didn't actually get CV. So, again, we got this yesterday. Balance. So we have to get the balance. This is crucial. You know, you just got the heavy clouded head at the moment, which is probably what we've got. We've got to clear the clutter, the spiritual decluttering, and we've got the power in our hands to do this. All right, I'm going to pull one angel card for outcome. Let's see what we get. Going to get some washing done today and some beautiful gardening. It's absolutely stuck. Oh my God. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, and I keep getting it, and I'm going to have to say it. These things going on in our bodies, which we're now moving forward through and healing, is fear. I, Archangel Michael, am here to help you through the present time. I love you, I protect you, and keep you safe. Trust that all is well. Accept my love and allow it to dissolve your fear. And we can say frustration too. Fear, frustration. That's what it is. It's fear of the unknown. And it's also, too, if you think about it, is like, sorry guys, I probably didn't hold that up long enough for you to read it. It's also like, it's when things feel out of control in your life as well, when you can't control things. But the thing is, remember guys, you don't have to control things. You don't have to control things. We don't have control of everything. All you can control is yourself. And when you control yourself, all the vibration shifts and everything around you changes. Remember that. We know how that works. All right, guys, I'll see if there's anything else to close with today. I'm getting the song Memories by Barbara Streisand. Memories like the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. It's just a memory. The way we were prior to waking up is just a distant memory. Beautiful song though. I do love that song, I've got to say. All right, let's keep going. Oh, here he comes, the big man. Comes to sleep. All right, sit down. Good boy. God, they're giving me this song by, like, it's like a heavy metal band. It's like, Betsy, that is so that what I want. Who sings that? It's some heavy metal band. It's like, duh, duh. I don't know the words of it, but I am getting that tune. Something that what I want. I can't think of the words, but it's some heavy metal band. I don't know who sings it. Oh, I'll have to get to another song because I can't get to the words. I know the tune, I just can't get to the song. Must be Sophie and Tarada back. I'm getting Duran Duran, Ordinary World. Came in from the lights as though they on the avenue. Here today, gone tomorrow. Oh, I won't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world. Somehow I have to find That's the ordinary world. It might seem ordinary to some, but not to us. It's not ordinary. We absolutely love our simple life, don't we, guys? So I'm getting that song today. Here comes Sophie to say hello. I'll see if there's one more thing to close with today. Hello. Here she comes. You want to say hello to everybody? You had your walkies. Here she is. She's panting. Come here. Say hello. Oh, she's had a lovely walk. It's so beautiful. Good girl. Oh, she's wrecked. All right, I'll see if there's one more thing. Yeah, they're giving me that Coldplay song, Sky Full of Stars. Oh, he's dug up a bone. Oh, we did well to get through that video without a bone, guys. He's a show-off. He's found a bone. Look. Oh, my God, Sprocket. You are a show-off right before the video ends. So I'm going to leave you on that note today, A Sky Full of Stars. And I think the reason that we're getting that song is it's about the energy. It's about, if you watch that video clip with Chris Martin and Coldplay, the energy in that song is unbelievable. We often look up and do stargazing and all this kind of stuff, but it's the energy of that song. I love Coldplay. I just love their frequency and vibration of their music. I really love their music. I always give you that song, Don't Panic, for my channel. That's the song for our channel. Do not panic. People are waking up. But I'm getting that Sky Full of Stars. I love that song. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day, everybody. My doggos are wrecked. I'm about to give them a bone as well and come out and do some gardening and some washing. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please hit the like buttons. Subscribe if you can find the subscribe button. And I will talk to you very soon. Don't forget to comment. I'll try to get back to you guys. It takes me a day or two because we're on different sides of the world, but I do get there eventually. So goodbye from me, goodbye from the doggos, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.